All right. Hey, Rockstar, Steve aka Void here. I want to welcome you to another episode of Monday's Rock. Today is Monday, at least where I am it is, and I want to give you all of the best strategies to get the most progress out of this week and just hit the ground running. So today we're going to talk about the 5-second rule, and typically we know the 5-second rule as you drop something on the floor, typically food. You drop something on the floor, and if you pick it up within 5 seconds, then it's still good to go. Now, I heard of this book called The 5-Second Rule about a year ago, and it's funny because I thought that maybe it was, I knew it wasn't about food, but it obviously had a great name to it, and I read it, and I gotta say, this book, it was exactly what I needed at that time. It's such a simple idea, and I want to share it with you today. So if you want to pick it up, check it out. The 5-Second Rule, Mel Robbins. But other than that, if you don't want to read it, I'm going to save you some time right now. And while I do that, I want to actually just load one more thing up right here. Where is it? Oh, yes. Okay. And if you go to playmoresongs.com, there'll be an extension of what I talk about today. So if you want to get more strategies like this, more time-saving tactics for your guitar playing so that you can play more songs with less practice, then definitely check out playmoresongs.com. So the 5-second rule, what is it and why is it important? Well, procrastination is really a big time killer. Overwhelm is also a killer, but procrastination, if you don't even get into the game, you can't even play the game, you can't even win the game, you can't even lose the game if you don't even start the game, okay? So Woody Allen said 80% of the battle, 80% of success is showing up. So you got to show up, you got to do the thing, you got to practice guitar, you got to write a new song, you have to, if you want to eat healthy, you got to eat healthy, you got to prepare a healthy meal. If you want to do anything, you got to show up. So how do you show up? Especially when you're tired, when you don't have that much energy, when you're overwhelmed, how do you show up? How do you beat procrastination? The 5-second rule is a great tool to have in your back pocket. So here's how it works. Whenever you feel like you want to do something, so for example, if you remember that you have to mow the lawn today, if you remember, but you don't really want to, you're on the couch and it's Sunday and you just want to kind of chill. Or if you need to practice and you're on the couch and you just want to chill. Or if you want to make a healthy meal, if you want to wake up earlier, if you want to do anything that's going to require you to make a decision and have to get moving, the 5-second rule will fix that. And this is how it works. You say out loud, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay? You say go, but the trick is that when you say go, you actually move. So you say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, and you move when you say go. And what happens is, this is so simple, it's almost so stupid how sometimes our brains are, I say it a lot that we're our own worst enemy, but sometimes our brains, it doesn't make sense. Like, you might even watch this video and think oh, that's so simple or that's so obvious. Our brains are kind of messed up organs, and the machine is sometimes, it will malfunction. So you won't get the success that you want. And you look back and you're like, why couldn't I do that? That seemed so simple. Or when you look at other people succeeding, you're like, oh, well, I heard them describe what they do. And it's like, oh, that sounds simple. I can do that. It might even make sense to you. Your brain might even agree with you that it's a good idea. But when it actually comes time to do something, it's really tricky to get into motion. So the 5-second rule is such a great mind hack because when you say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, and as you say go, you move, what happens is this disrupts the thing that typically holds us back. So when we're sitting on the couch, kind of like slouched over, and we have something that we need to do, typically our brain will play tricks on us. It'll make excuses. Oh, but I'll do that after this. Or no, I'm going to get to it, but I'll do it in half an hour or whatever. Then maybe you fall asleep on the couch and then it's 3 hours later and you still haven't done what you need to do and you won't do it. I'll save it for tomorrow. That's not going to get you results. So as you go through this week, if you want to do something and you know that it's important for you, when it actually comes time to do it, say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, and go and do it. Start moving, because when you take action, you are short-circuiting your brain. It doesn't have time to say, no, Steve, no, just stay here and don't do anything. When you actually say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, and you get into motion, it short circuits your brain and you can actually get in stride. And once you're moving, it's easier to move. And now, I'm not saying that you need to go in and put in an hour practice session, or that you have to practice the hardest thing you've ever practiced. You can go and strum a couple of chords. The idea here is that if we don't even show up to the game, if we don't even play the game, then how can we win? We can't even lose if we don't play the game. We need to show up and play the game. If you want to play guitar, if you want to improve your guitar playing, if you want to become a good musician, a great musician, then you have to get into the game. I've got a bunch of strategies inside the book that you could get here. PlayMoreSongs.com. The book's called Practice Less, Play More. And you can get all different strategies of what to do and all these different ways to practice and get great results. But if you don't even show up, then all of it's for nothing, okay? So if you want to play guitar and you don't even show up, then what are we doing here? So as you go into this week, anything you want to do, whether it's practicing guitar, whether it's buying the book, whether it's reading the book, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And you take action and you grab the book and you start reading. Okay? Or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. You grab your guitar. Okay? There's so much that we can do. We're capable of so much. But if we don't show up, then we're really missing out on our full potential. So this week, as you go forward into this week, today, Monday's Rock. Monday's my favorite day of the week. I love it. So many possibilities. When you want to do something, when you want to achieve something, when you want to show up, use the 5-second rule. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, and move as you say go. And I'm telling you, you do that. After a few days, it starts to become, we start getting some momentum. The car's not stalled anymore. Now it's rolling. And then we start to rev the engine. We start to put the foot on the gas pedal. And we are moving forward towards our destination and towards our goal. All right? So thank you, Joseph. I appreciate that, buddy. And hopefully you take this to heart. It's such a simple trick, but it's one of my favorite. I used it today, getting out of bed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right? It is so powerful. It's so stupid. It's so simple. It might actually work. And it does. Check out the book, Mel Robbins' 5-second rule. Check out my book if you don't have it already. Okay? Practice Less, Play More. You can get it on Amazon. But if you get it from here, PlayMoreSongs.com, I can just give you a better deal, better bonuses, bundle in a bunch of stuff. So check it out if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.